You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about two key figures in the WNBA and off-season basketball. I made a video night before last where I said it looked like that Kelsey Mitchell and Jonquel Jones and Jewel Lloyd and Camila Cardoso may be headed over to play in the new Project B basketball league. Well, it looks like your boy got that one right, at least so far, one of them. It's official, Jonquel Jones is going to Project B basketball. And so this leads me to believe that we're going to find out relatively soon about some of the other ones involved here. She was not playing in Unrivaled, by the way. Alyssa Thomas is playing in Unrivaled. Liberty Center, Jonquel Jones appears to have a new future WNBA offseason destination. Jones, the 2024 WNBA Finals MVP, announced on Instagram Monday night she signed with Project B. And she's also, by the way, the 2021 MVP of the league. I mean, that's pretty impressive. 5 times all WNBA. One of my favorite players in the league, actually. She might be actually my third favorite player in the whole league. By the way, she's had some really nice things. She kind of broke narrative from the rest of the league. She had some really nice things to say about Indiana Fever fans last year. You might want to go look that up. Jones expressed excitement, quote, to be able to continue to play against the best players in the world, play with the best players in the world, and be able to see new parts of the world in her social media posts. Quote, let's get it, she said. Jones is the third official WNBA star to share her intention to play in the Startup Global Basketball League that's expected to play in Europe and Asia starting in 2026. We know Alyssa Thomas. We know Nike Agumake, the WNBA Players Association president, joining another league. God, you can't make this stuff up. Project B is expected to roster a total of 66 players divided between 6 teams. With the season anticipated run from November to April, it's direct competition with Unrivaled, a 3-on-3 league co-founded by Breanna Stewart and Nafisia Collier. The specifics of Project B's financial situation haven't been disclosed. There's some concern regarding Saudi Arabia's involvement in the league. In February, the Financial Times reported the project was backed in part by Saudi Arabia's Sovereign Wealth Fund. I think it's so odd that they come out in February and they waited all the way to November to deny it. I'm skeptical. By the way, I don't care if they do play over there. I don't. I mean, WWE's going over there. Dana White's got UFC going over there. I mean, that's fine. But, man, the activism, that's not going to be a thing if the Saudis are involved. Quote, we're building a global basketball league, so we want a global diversified cap table around us that doesn't include any dollars from Saudi Arabia. That's what Grady Burnett, a co-founder, said. It's worth noting, though, that SELA, a subsidiary of the Saudi Public Investment Fund, is an event partner for the league. No kidding. You don't say. So, that brings us to Angel Reese. Because everybody noticed real fast, she's not on an Unrivaled roster. By the way, Unrivaled's in some trouble already. They're in some trouble already. Because who you watching this league for? Angel's not playing. Asia's not playing. Sabrina Ionescu's not playing. Caitlin Clark, the one that really matters, is not playing. Sophie Cunningham, not playing. Who's tuning in for this? Those ratings on that league, woo-wee. Boy, that's going to be ugly. By the way, we got the schedule for that league. 1st of January, like the 3rd or 4th is when it starts for 8 weeks, basically, all the way through February. Chicago Sky superstar Angel Reese continued her development into one of the best WNBA forwards in 2025. She led the league in rebounding for the second straight year, averaging 14.7 points, 12.6 rebounds, 3.7 assists. She was better this year. I mean, I'm not going to act like she wasn't. In particular, her shooting percentage did go up. By the way, she still can't hit a layup. She had more success in Unrivaled from January to March. She won the 3-on-3s league's inaugural championship with the Rose BC, didn't play in the championship game, and was named Defensive Player of the Year. It was a curious development at the start of the offseason when Unrivaled announced its 2026 rosters, which include 2 more teams and 12 more players than last year, and the Chicago Sky Star was not on the list as a returnee. At the time of publishing, Reese has not officially announced any plans to play for another professional basketball team this offseason, putting her in rare groups like Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson with a potential WNBA lockout looming. The only clue Reese has given about the offseason is when she said, quote, quietly minding my business. But a social media post out of the blue on Sunday suggested that big news is on the way, and it got plenty of people's attention in response to a fan on X who posted about missing Angel Reese play basketball. The Sky Star responded soon with a winking emoji right here. I miss Angel Reese hoops, watching highlights. Soon, in caps, winky face. I saw this. And some fans reacted. What do you mean by this, sister? Don't play with our emotions. How soon, Reese? Please, all I want for Christmas is to see AR5 hoop. Reese has shared a few clips on social media of herself training in the gym. On October 29th, she posted, I miss hoops. While her post on Sunday stoked some vague excitement, it left her fans with more questions than answers. So the question is, I don't know where she would play. She could go overseas, obviously, and play. But how many people is going to get to see that? Project B is going to get picked up by some kind of a media network, And we know Unrivaled I saw on the schedule post for Unrivaled, it's TNT again, True TV, and HBO Max is where those games are going to be broadcasted. So, I don't know if she's going to announce she is going to play on Unrivaled. Somebody pulls out. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Team USA, that entire scenario, I believe, starts the second week in March, as far as actual qualifying games, I think. And that's where we think we'll see Caitlin Clark play actual basketball again. There's a world where they could be on the same team, actually, on Team USA. I don't know. It's going to get interesting. I think Sue Bird is running that whole outfit now. The manager for Team USA, if I remember correctly. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.